Welcome to Monday night, September the 9th, homework help. Starting with your first problem, number 1. 4 friends are at the mall trying on jeans. Sally could fit 15 out of 20 pairs of jeans she tried on. Zoe can fit 7/10 of the jeans she tried on. Jackie can fit 12 out of 16 pairs of the jeans she tried on, while Sophie could fit 17 out of 25 pairs of the jeans she tried on. Which of her friends could fit more than 75% of the jeans she tried on? So the question's comparing it to 75%, with the key word being more than. So that's where our focus needs to be. Let's start with our first friend, Sally. Sally could wear 15 out of 20. Well, that's a fraction if we look at it. That's part of everything she could try on was 15, or fit was 15 out of 20. If we take a look at this, 15 and 20 both end in a 5 or a 0. So we can reduce that fraction by 5s. 5 times 3 is 15. Where 5 times 4 is 20. So our answer here is Sally can wear 3/4 of the jeans she tried on. Now, fourths are the easy thing because we can think about money. So 3/4 are quarters. So we have our 75%. Now, if we go to Zoe, Zoe can wear 7/10. That's already a decimal. So if we're looking at Zoe, she can already wear 0.7 or 7/10. To go from a decimal to a percent, we just need to move our decimal place twice. 1, 2. And then we have to fill that space there so we don't have somebody fall and get hurt in it. So we fill the hole. And Zoe can wear 70% of the jeans she tried on. Now for Jackie, Jackie could wear 12 out of 16 pairs of the jeans. So 12 out of the 16. Now if I'm looking at that, those are even, so you can cut them in half, or also 4 works. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, and 4 times 4 is 16. Well, Jackie's actually the same as Sally. They both can wear 3/4, and 3/4 of the jeans that they can wear most of the time. So that is 75%. So again, Jackie can wear 75% of the jeans that she tries on. Now our last friend is Sophie. Sophie can wear 17 out of 25. So if we're looking at that as a fraction, 17 out of 25. Now 17 is a prime number, so it cannot be broken down, and it cannot go into 25. So what we're going to have to do here, though, and we're trying to get to a percent, if percents are per 100. 25 can go into 100 though, because they're quarters. It takes 4 quarters to make $1. So we're times it by 4. It's our scale factor. If we do it to the bottom, we have to do it to the top. So we want to take 17. I'm going to come to the right hand side of the board here. 17 times 4, and that should give us our percent. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry my 2. Where 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. 68 hundredths. Or in this case, not just 68 hundredths, but 68%. Now we were looking for the friend who could actually wear, let me switch back to the highlighter here. More than was the key word. And none of the friends can actually wear more than. So our answer to this problem would be none. You actually have to write it out. Say no one or none of the friends can wear more than 75% of the jeans that they tried on. Now we're going to move down to number 3 in your homework help for Monday. It says solve for the following value using PEMDAS. Okay, following our PEMDAS, the first thing at the top of our ice cream cone is our parentheses. That means we have to solve everything that's inside this parentheses. The 3 is actually outside the parentheses. That exponent would go after whatever you solve inside. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. Now I want to bring down the rest of the problem the way it is. The 3 should be on top of that 2 now because it was attached to that parentheses. And then bring down the rest of the problem. So I got to bring down the times 2. And I have to, in front of it, bring down the plus negative 8. Now this is your new problem. That is now gone. The original problem is not there anymore. So we've already done the parentheses. We have no more parentheses. So I'm going to actually mark the parentheses off. We're done with that one. So now we have exponents. So do we have any exponents? We have the exponent right here, 2 to the 3rd power. So that's the one we want to do now to solve for. 2 to the 3rd power, if you look over here to the right, exactly means 2 times 2 times 2. Now be careful, don't say 6. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. You solve those 2. And 4 times 2 is 8. So we get an answer of 8. So we're going to bring the 8 straight down, right underneath. Now I want to bring down the rest of the problem exactly the way it is. So I'm going to bring down my times 2 because that came after it. In front of it, we should have the plus negative 8. Okay, so right now we just solved for our exponents. So now our exponents are now gone. So now we have multiply and divide or divide and multiply. Well, there's only one choice. We only have the multiplication right here. So this is the part we want to look at. So if we're looking at this, 8 times 2 is 16. Then I want to bring everything else down the way it is. It's going to bring down my plus and my negative 8. Okay, we are now done with our multiplication and we didn't have any division. So now we're adding and subtracting, we have no subtract. All we have left to do is our addition. Negative 8 plus 16. You have to be careful because then we have negatives with positives. First thing you need to ask yourself, are the signs the same? They're not. They're different. So we're not really adding after all. And the reason why is, don't forget, is a negative cancels out a positive, or a positive cancels out a negative, and we have a 0 pair. So we're really going to subtract 16 minus 8. And 16 minus 8 is 8. Now, do we have more negatives or do we have more positives? Because when you subtract and you take them away, we're going to have more positives left over. So your answer should be positive 8. Very good job on your homework. I hope this has helped. Now you have a few more to do on your own. Have a good night.